cult of control. What MAGA, narcissistic mothers, and Trump's meltdown all have in common. We have lived with a malignant narcissist. We have survived their abuse. We know their patterns. And watching Donald Trump implode this week, attacking his own MAGA base, cursing at reporters, and unraveling over the Epstein files, we see it clearer than ever. Malignant narcissists don't lose power, they self destruct when their lies start catching up with them and the lies are coming home to roost. Just like narcissistic mothers running a family cult, because all narcissistic mothers run their cult. Trump built his following on control, manipulation, love bombing, and threats. And now his bases, the flying monkeys, are waking up just like survivors of abuse finally wake up. And when they do, chapter one, the cult leader in the living room. Malignant narcissist mothers aren't just abusive parents. That's a lot of parents are abusive. They're cult leaders inside the living room. They build their own empire by turning family against each other, gaslighting, rewriting reality, and making sure that the truth stays hidden. They rule by fear, by manipulation, by forcing you to doubt your own mind. That's Trump. That's what he's done to MAGA and the followers for years. He loves them, he praises them, he uses them, and then turns on them the minute they ask questions. And like many mothers, we caught her lying. She didn't apologize, she just doubled down. She made us the enemy. When you confront a narcissist with a lie, they make you the enemy. I mean, ask Elon Musk. Chapter 2, Gaslight, Threaten, Repeat. Gaslight, Threaten, Repeat. Trump this week told his own supporters they were buying into bullshit. He said bullshit for questioning Epstein's connection. He cursed at reporters. He mocked his base, the same people who gave him their all undivided devotion, who think he's Jesus. But when narcissistic mothers feel exposed or narcissistic people feel exposed, she does the same. They call you crazy, ungrateful, a traitor. She reminds you that without her, you'd have nothing. So we live this, the narcissistic model is a simple model, is obey me or I'll destroy you. And question me and I'll erase you. So chapter 3, the fake church of the golden toad. You know, it's funny because religion always plays into cult, always. It did with Hitler. Even Alex Jones, the king of conspiracy, is now calling Trump out, comparing him to a cult leader, excommunicating his followers. Alex even joked of the Church of the Holy Golden Toad. But here's the truth, it's not a joke. Cult leaders, malignant narcissists, and abusers all work the same way. They make you believe you're special for being loyal. Then they threaten you when you question them. They act like their silence is a sign of love. Same as cult leaders and mothers, narcissistic mothers. And when you finally leave, they act like they never needed you. Does that sound familiar? They could live their life without you. I have decided to be happy without you. I never needed you. Chapter 4, When the Mask Falls Off. We watched it with our own mother. When we're watching Trump, it's like watching our own mother. We're watching it with Trump now, literally. We're watching it with MAGA. And MAGA is going through growing pains. The mask is slipping, and the threats get louder, and the breakdown is starting to begin. That's cycle. That's the cycle of every abuser, every cult leader, every narcissist. They can't survive without control, and if they lose control, they lose everything. Trump's meltdown isn't shocking. It's like a textbook meltdown of a narcissistic cult leader, and they're all narcissistic, just like narcissistic mothers. And it's a warning for every survivor and every person in a cult. If you've been trapped in a narcissistic web, this is your wake up call. This is the finality. Chapter 5. What does this mean for survivors and for America? We've lived this story. The fake apologies, the twisted words, the public humiliation, the silent smear campaigns. The silent smear campaigns. Abusers don't change. Narcissists don't heal. They only get worse. And when people finally start asking questions, they attack. That's why survivors must stay loud, stay clear, stay united. MAGA followers waking up now aren't just political rebels. It'll be sad for you to call them that. They're breaking free from cult abuse, from narcissistic abuse. It's the same thing. Cult abuse is narcissistic abuse. And those like a grandmother who literally ran a cult. She ran a temple with followers. That's a cult. Our grandmother literally was a cult leader who taught their daughters to be narcissists. And for those who survive narcissistic mothers, toxic families, or abusive relationships of any kind, you know that you see this coming, right? You see this coming miles away. You know what's going to happen next. So, in closing, we'd like to say if you ever doubted your gut about Trump, about an abuser, about a mother, stop. If you ever felt crazy for standing up, and if MAGA followers feel like maybe they're crazy or maybe they're being evil for going against their great leader Trump, they feel like they're betraying him. Don't. You ever felt crazy about realizing what Trump really is, just like an abuser, just like what your mother really is, what your lover really is, whatever the abuser is? It's time that MAGA abusers, survivors, it's time that you stand up. This is the beginning of the end. You're not crazy. You've been in a cult and you're traumatized, just like survivors of narcissistic malignant mothers. Whether the toxic cult is family and narcissistic mother or a political movement, whatever the narcissistic space is, it thrives only on fear and you can't break free. Join us at 309days.com. Support our survivors superpower journaling hour. Send MAGA here. We love you whether you're MAGA or not. It's not your fault you're in a cult. We're built that way. We're built to follow and to respect people in power. So if you can donate to our Survivors Escape Fund, we would really appreciate it. But if you just hit like and share and join our community and tell us about your story, because control is just fear, and the only thing that frees it is the truth. And healing isn't free. It takes time. It takes a community. It takes you joining other people who believe the same way. And if you ever wonder if you're crazy, remember Trump's word to his followers this week was the same as our mother. Blah 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 blah. I don't care what you say. Did you forget I'm the leader? See the truth for what it is. That's what our mother said just now. I mean, we could post it. She just literally said that yesterday. And he's now telling this, and Trump is now telling this to the world. And that's why survivors, we need to rise, and we need to rise together. This is Barrington for Barrington News, our Barrington News channel. But also reminding you that you are the light that guides you, and you can break free from cult and from narcissistic abuse. We love you. We believe you. We absolutely believe you.